We don't know what's coming. We're just following the GPS.
Oh my god.
Latvia was a success, and now we are waiting for spring to conquer our next country. But what to do in the meantime?
It should be something more challenging. You know what? Let's draw a completely random line and try to follow that.
So you mean that we would not know what's on the line? That sounds stupid and exciting at the same time. Perfect! But how do we even create the random line?
Well, we have a couple of bows in the basement. Do you remember how to shoot?
Okay, first one already.
The second one.
Okay,
Sinne saab ka jah.
that's good. Natuke rohkem paremal. Oh, peaaegu.
Sa juba olid. So close. Well, we don't have any more arrows. And as you can see, everywhere else, but not on the other orange, orange paper.
Oh no.
That is my arrow, by the way. So.
Oh no. Well,
Let's do it again.
do it again.
Oh, oh no. So this is the result
This will be our line.
tomorrow already.
And this is the line we ended up with. We really hope that the odds are in our favor because we don't know what's coming. Now for those who don't know, here's a short overview of what's a straight line mission. We draw a line over a specific area and using a GPS we try to follow that line as closely as possible. Usually we carefully plan our line, but in this case we have a random line and we have no idea what's ahead.
Today we are crossing our fourth county of Estonia called Lääne-Virumaa. The line is 46.7 kilometers long, so we can't walk this in one day. Since we didn't know what was on the line, we couldn't stash anything for camp. Instead, we gave our gear to our support crew, who were ready to bring everything once we found a place to stay for the night.
You're watching a blind winter straight line mission. We recommend crawling under a warm blanket with a hot drink and enjoy.
Hey, here we are. We decided to do it an arrow that we are going to start here, and the weather is much colder than we anticipated.
You know, this is gonna be a lesson why winter missions are not an option.
Yep.
I think this is gonna be the case. But we have to try it anyway because we haven't done it in the winter, so okay, let's go.
I mean, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's see what this line has to offer to us.
Winter mission, blind mission.
Blind winter mission starts now.
Let's go. It's cold. It's cold. But it's pretty. But it's cold. -8 degrees. As soon as you stop, you can feel your toes just like shutting off. So you have to keep moving. Okay, let's do it. If there is a ditch, then I think it's gonna be the end. If we get our feet wet, you know, it goes down the hill. If we get anything wet, it goes down the hill. Because it doesn't dry. It just freezes. Look at that. Maybe we we can go over the bridge, no?
Oh.
Because that ditch, look at that ditch.
Yeah, I think we can use the bridge.
Look at that
You
ditch.
are correct.
This is a swim. This is
Yeah.
not walking over. This is swim.
Go.
But there's a bridge.
Let's go into the bridge.
And I think that stays within 25 ei ole vist, onju.
Maybe 50.
Maybe 50. Well,
But I don't care.
we don't care, yes. So basically, this mission is for fun. It's relaxed. We are not doing anything that we don't want to. Our goal is to stay in between 100 meters. But if it doesn't happen, it's fine. Because that one, that is a monster. And no. Because we drew this line with shooting arrows, so we don't know what's coming. We're just following the GPS. We haven't done any research, so it's gonna be very chaotic. Maybe not. Let's see. This is what we're dealing with now. So far, so good. We've managed to remain within 25 meters, but what happens when we don't have a convenient bridge? Oh, please.
No väiksem. Saab üle hüpata, jah. We are going to test out if those overboots even are waterproof.
I think they are. I hope they are. I hope they are.
Iti has overboots, I don't have. Oh, buddy!
Okay, seal oli väga madal. Oh, shallow.
Maybe I don't even need to take off the boots then. Äkki ma hüppan üle ikkagi.
Ma arvan, et sina suudad hüpata. Thomas is being too stubborn to put on boots, so he's jumping.
I'm like the best jumper in the world.
Rabbit.
Okay.
We're over with dry feet. That's unbelievable. Okay, so how are your feelings?
Good. It's a bit cold, but
Now it's better
yeah.
than when we started, because then we were quite still, so the cold kind of like got into. But the ditch was annoying. If there's many more, then we're gonna stay here for a week.
Yeah.
In this ticket we encountered a smaller ditch and fortunately we're able to use a branch to get over with dry feet.
Tahad sa kotti üle visata? Take my hand.
Nice. These things coming up and the sun is beautiful.
What are they called? Soil bells or whatever?
We love these bells. I think 20 kilometers for today is a bit much. Coming!
So, into the forest we go.
Yeah!
Let's
Wait, let's go. We have reached the forest. This is not nice. You can go ahead and take all this snow for yourself.
No.
I actually got hit.
We are out of the forest, but you can see we are quite snowy. But we are a bit warmer now because we are moving quite a bit. But it's beautiful outside. It's a beautiful weather for anything else to do, not this. Just go for it. Yeah, let's try.
Very pretty.
That is nice, really nice. We are back to civilization, it seems like. There's some houses coming up, but the fun thing is that we have no idea what kind of houses we will encounter today. So
remember, for fun.
It is all for fun, so if there's... Oh! Oh! There's like a river. There's like a river here. But it's under ice, so maybe we can go over here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This part is under ice!
So that I could like fall in the middle of it. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh no. Äkki läheme ilma kottideta? Viskame kotti üle, saame kergemad. Kuule, kui me roomame üle, lähme nagu lapakil üle. So we're trying to disperse the weight. Oh my god. Iti. Tõmba oksast võtta kinni. Tõmba üle ennast. Oh my god. That was scary. We're dragging the bags over first, and then Iti's gonna drag me over with the rope. Yep. We are over the ditch.
And there's open water.
Yeah. Open water was right there, and here is icy, so it wasn't the strongest ice. But all that ice work there
was for nothing.
and here is another ditch where
It hasn't frozen over,
it
so
hasn't frozen over.
we are not crossing it, and it's quite deep. And we have no intention of getting wet.
Yep.
And also taking our clothes off, because that would be bad.
No swimming shoes today.
No swimming shoes.
So we have opted to go around and continue our mission. Well, it's not really a mission, it's a fun hike, I guess. Just to see where we end up.
Yeah, let's try to finish this mission with minimal casualties.
Yeah, because this is not a serious mission.
Yeah. I don't know if winter missions or what.
No, I would say deep winter missions are fine.
Yeah,
because when it's been like 1 month of minus degrees, then there's every ditch is frozen. But
as you just heard, we didn't want to risk too much, because walking a random line is a big gamble anyway, and we are not desperate enough to risk our health with such a small-scale mission. So we went around the ditch and returned to our line. Unfortunately, with this deviation, we effectively failed the mission, as it was over 100 meters. But since it was so early in the day, we decided to continue on with our adventure to see what else is on our line.
we have here like an abandoned place, it seems like. We have hit the wall. Let's climb over. No, let's go around.
That would be something
Yeah.
that would come out in planning, and we wouldn't draw the line. Or maybe, I don't know.
Yep.
Let's go around.
Let's go around. Oh, it seems like Garage, yeah. Garage or carriage, I don't know.
Garage.
Oh wow! There's like a plane doing tricks. Road. I'm so bad.
Such a bad idea. Oh, that's a beautiful building.
Let's go home.
No? Are you cold?
No.
You are.
Now I'm warm.
You're feeling shitty.
Shitty.
We don't have to do this.
No, let's continue. I'm warm.
I may have said that I was not cold, but actually I was quite cold. I was expecting to get really hot while crawling through tickets, so I chose less layers to avoid sweating. In addition, the previous days were a bit warmer and the weather forecast predicted -6 degrees, but we found ourselves hiking in -11 degrees. I was a bit too underdressed and just didn't get any warmer even if we moved a lot. But okay, let's see how this journey continues.
Oh, road crossing.
You can see our
Oh yeah,
tracks.
game. Oh, I guess let's carry on. Oh god.
So, update. We are on this lovely field. Very nice to walk on. And we have like 3 hours of daylight left. As you can see, the sun is quite low. And we should walk about like 15 kilometers in that time. So 5 kilometers in an hour, which would be totally doable if you were just walking on the road. But there's a forest coming ahead. Batteries are running out because it's so cold. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if winter missions are worth it. I think maybe in deep winter when the waters are all frozen, but it's quite annoying. Like not quite, very annoying. But we'll see. We'll give our best, and if we are feeling like we don't want to do it, then we'll invite our not support crew, but backup crew to pick us up and take us to our car. So that's the plan right now.
Oh no. What the is that? Why is that? What is this fence? I have never seen such a barbed wire fence. Oh, there's like 2 of them.
Okay, you can go through here. Maybe we can
And we can find a place. It's really old here.
Yeah. This fenced-off area turned out to be an abandoned Soviet-era military base. Fortunately, we were able to easily get out on the other side.
It seems to be like an old abandoned military place or something. But the fences are here like really old, and there were some bunkers here.
Yeah.
It seems like. Very interesting.
Nice. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Back into the woods. Full forest.
Brace yourselves.
We can live with that. Here. That is cool. We just noticed there's like a big hill on the way here. From far it seemed like a forest, but now upon closer inspection we can confirm it's a hill, or at least the landscape goes higher here significantly, like I don't know, 6 meters higher. And what's on top of this hill? More forest. Wow! Okay.
It's a lovely road. Okay. But that seems like a flat area. And then there's the forest again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's just get over with it.
Okay. Here we are.
Here we are. On a field. At last.
Finally.
The sun is actually quite warm.
Yes.
In the face.
Yes,
But,
it is.
there's Pandivere Highlands up ahead. And, I see other forests there, but
We'll see. Let's go.
yeah.
We don't have time. We're skipping lunch because we don't have a lot of daylight. So we're eating these, some other snacks, and that is it. Ma lihtsalt mõtlen, et nagunii me seda missiooni ilmselt ei lõpeta.
Ja me ei jõua kahe.
Me ei jõua 2 päevaga. Ehk siis ei ole mõtet nagu ennast punnitada sinna, et me lihtsalt ei tee seda ära lõpuks.
On this field, we slowly realized that we were not going to complete this mission. The unknown obstacles of this blind mission slowed us down more than we had anticipated. Improvising and trying to find the best solutions took double the amount of time, compared to when we know what's coming and have some kind of idea what to do. Also, we didn't have enough daylight to reach the halfway point, and we came to the conclusion that we didn't have enough time to finish this mission in 2 days. Also, our phone and GoPro batteries were draining much quicker than we would have liked. Also, I didn't have enough layers and was now freezing to the bone. Additionally, we already went over 100 meters, so motivation wasn't very high. Despite all that, we still continued to enjoy ourselves.
Oh! Quite cool actually.
It is!
Yeah.
It is quite cool. You can also do it like face first.
Yeah.
Change of plans because that was a little bit ambitious. It was a bit ambitious. We thought that it's gonna be a bit ambitious and we were correct, but we wanted to try it and now we know. Oh. Okay. Okay. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. Tom just fell. Actually, I haven't fallen even once this time. Oh. I'm not gonna come down. Oh, that's lovely forest. That's a lovely forest. That's a lovely forest. Oh, nice. Nice, nice.
Window.
Very nice. Lovely walking on the roads, right?
Yeah. Good.
You know, like regular hikers.
Yep.
This is amazing. I understand them.
Regular hikers are so boring.
No, they are sensible people. They are smart. They are not going through thickets that have snow on them and through over ditches that have not frozen solidly. Oh, that was crazy. That was so stupid, actually.
Ice was fun, yeah.
That was so stupid. We are here in the middle of nowhere, next to nothing. we just realized that we don't have to invite our driver. We had covered so little distance that we can just walk back to our car. Oh, that is
embarrassing.
That is like a good news and an embarrassing news at the same time. Yeah, it's 6.5 kilometers to the starting point, so we haven't walked that much, so we can go back to the start and just drive ourselves home. So that is pathetic. That is so pathetic. No, but it's, you know, this is life. We overestimated a little bit, and that's how it is. Luckily, there wasn't a lot at stake, so. So what did we learn? First of all, winter missions in -degrees require a lot of planning. In our case, the freezing temperatures had only been around for 3 days, so all the bigger ditches and rivers were not frozen yet, and it would have been quite dangerous to start crossing those ditches the same way we did in Latvia. Secondly, days are really short during winter. Here in Estonia, the sun is up from 9 AM to 3 PM, so we could not have afforded to spend this much time figuring out how to get across ditches.
And the third thing is that drinking water freezes. This means we can't stash water, which makes things more difficult. And for the fourth point, clothing is tricky because there are sections when we have to move a lot and sections when we need to stay still to assess the situation.
So now what? We would really like to attempt another winter mission, but next time it will be carefully planned out. We will also attempt another blind mission, but we will do it in spring when temperatures are warmer and water crossings do not include turning into an icicle.
Fun fact, up until now we have successfully completed all our missions, and this is our first failure. At least now we have this experience as well. Finally something humbled us.
Thank you for watching this video, and subscribing is a free way to give us a push. Our Patreon page also has some cool stuff. Alright, that's it for now. See you in the next one.
Mets tuleb tuulekas, singas liigutas. Mets tuleb tuulekas, singas.